Welcome to the Unbound Digital training video for Graphus. This presentation will go over the basics of Graphus and answer some common questions our customers have. To start with, let's go over some of the basics. Why was Graphus enabled, and what is it? Graphus is an advanced email security solution made to protect your organization from sophisticated email attacks. Email attacks are one of the largest causes of network and data breaches. It takes only a few clicks from someone to cause significant personal or organization-wide damage, whether this be financial or other personal data or company secrets. Graphus is a mail filtering system which quarantines any malicious emails and prevents them from reaching your inbox. Graphus also has ways for end users to report messages as phishing, spam, or safe. The most important thing and the most visible part of Graphus that you'll see once the service is enabled is an email banner above any messages that are coming from outside of your organization. The example is as follows. Make sure before using any parts of the email banner, you will need to be signed in to your webmail in one sense or another. Otherwise, whenever you click on one of those links, you will be prompted to sign in to your online web. Now, the three options here when it comes to Graphus is you have Mark as Safe, Block as Spam, and Report Phishing. If you click Mark as Safe on a message, this will let Graphus know that this is a good email sender and it will be removed from the banner from future emails. The one on that current email will still be there, but any emails going in the future will remove that banner. Whenever you click on any of these links, you will see the option that Graphus has received your feedback. The next option there for blocking a spam will mark the email as possible spam and will send it automatically to your deleted items folder. This will make sure that anything going forward you shouldn't start to receive there in your main inbox. Now, the last option, and one of the most important, is to report phishing. This will do similar to block a spam, where it will automatically filter out over to your deleted items folder. However, it will also report that sender as being a bit more malicious. For those unaware of phishing, a phishing email is a type of email that's trying to get some personal information or other important info that you shouldn't be giving out to pretty much anybody, whether it's your email user password or some other type of data such as banking information. Anything you pretty much wouldn't give to a stranger on the street would be considered data you shouldn't be giving out at all. Phishing emails are made to try to either get access to your accounts or access to other sensitive data. So it's important that we try to catch these types of accounts so that they do not continue to propagate and send out even more phishing emails to other people. Now, a common thing that users may see with Graphus is they may be starting to see that they're missing emails. It's important to note that any email that comes through Graphus is filtered into your account. It doesn't get automatically deleted outwards. It just gets routed into your deleted items folder on your mail account. You should be able to find this if you're using Outlook anywhere on the left side. You should still also be able to search for any emails as well. If you're expecting from a specific sender or so, when you search all your mail folders, more than likely, if you're missing something, it'll be there in your deleted items folder. Whenever a message does get delivered to your deleted items folder, you can also use unblock sender or mark as safe shown up on the banners to prevent future emails from going into deleted items. Once you've gotten these unblocked, you should also be able to drag the emails back into the inbox or move them manually. However, make sure to be careful because pretty much anything that's sent into your deleted items is considered quarantine, and it may contain malicious files and links. So make sure that if you're absolutely certain before moving anything out of your deleted items folder. Now, my email's in deleted items. How do I move it back? Well, all you've got to do is just make sure that you have the banner, mark that message as safe. Then you can either click on the actual email itself and drag it back into the inbox, or if you right-click on the item, you can click on Move. There'll be an option to move to your inbox. However, there sometimes can be cases where an email may be a bit more malicious. or the system may be a bit more gung-ho. In these cases, when you're unable to remove any item from your deleted items folder and it keeps going back there no matter what you try, please give us a quick call or submit a quick email to support@unbounddigital.net with a little bit of the information about the email, such as the actual email address, the subject, and the date and time of the message, so that we can look through and see why the system is quarantining messages. Now, it's important to note that Graphus is a learning system. It's not going to have everything. It's not going to know your history as soon as the service is turned on. It doesn't know that you've messaged somebody for the last 10 years or so. According to the message, you're an external user. It's going to treat you with a little bit of suspicion. So it's very important that you mark people who are safe and people who you know of as safe, and make sure that you continue to use the other options there. If you flag something as spam, or if you flag something as phishing, just to make sure that the system itself gets trained properly. As it learns more and more, it's going to treat future emails as safe senders, and you're not going to have that yellow banner message above people who have been marked as safe. Now, there's a couple of different things that you can do whenever you have a phishing email. There's a couple of things, of course, clicking on the phishing option. However, there are alternatives if you do not see that option. If you see an email, what you can do is you can forward that email over to a service called Fish 911, which is part of Graphus. Each organization will have their own custom Fish 911 address. In this case, it'll be fish911@yourdomain.com. So in our case, for Unbound Digital, ours would be fish911@unbounddigital.net. Replace yourdomain.com, of course, with your own domain, and you'll have the same address. When you forward it over there, it'll automatically get removed there from your inbox, and it should also notify us on next steps of what to take. The next option there for reporting through Fish 911 is you can use the built-in Microsoft Outlook client to report a message. Simply, all you've got to do is click on the email or right-click on the email, and then select Report, and then Report Phishing. This will do something similar by moving it over to your deleted items folder, and we'll send a report over to Fish 911. The last option that you can do is, if you're using Outlook on the web, is on the top banner, select a message, click on Report, Report Phishing. This will do the exact same as filtering out those other messages there to your deleted items folder for going through the future. If you do have any further questions or issues, please contact us at support@unbounddigital.net or call us at 423-467-7777. This concludes the Unbound Digital training video for Graphus. Goodbye.